Like to call, call to order the City of Belton Planning Commission session for March 3rd, 2026. Can we have the roll call, please?
Chairman McPherson.
Here.
Mayor Larkey.
Here.
Councilmember Pryan.
Here.
Commissioner Christensen. Commissioner Crate.
Here.
Commissioner McDonough. Here. Commissioner Ruggles. Commissioner Shutt.
Here.
Commissioner Walton.
Here.
All right, thank you. I guess I'm not supposed to speak tonight because every time I open my mouth, I cough. I'm sorry about that. First item we have is the consideration of our minutes from the February 17 meeting. Those have been printed and distributed for everyone, or distributed. Are there any corrections, adjustments, anything that needs to be made? And if not, would accept a
Motion to approve the February 17th, 2026 Planning Commission meetings minutes as presented.
Second.
All right, thank you. Motion and 2 seconds. All those in favor of approval of the minutes as printed, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. Item that we have on our agenda tonight for new business is presentation of PROJ 26-004. This is a request from Apex Strategies LLC for approval of a final development plan for a 4,800 square foot building and related site improvements for Pyramid Roofing at 17229 South Outer Road, and approval of a final plat for a 2-lot subdivision of 1.53 plus or minus acres. And we will ask our city planner, Ms. Fernandez, to present that.
Thank you, Chair. An application was filed for a final development plan and final plat to replat 3 lots to 2 lots and develop a 4,800 square foot warehouse expansion and parking lot at 17230 and 17232 Belray Place and 17229 South Outer Road. The properties are bound by the Ranch KC and other light industrial uses. The property is currently zoned M1 light industrial, which allows the development of a storage warehouse to occur on the property. The plan meets all site design requirements except for a few modifications requested by the applicant. Those modifications are to reduce the requirement for parking from 4 spaces to 3 spaces, to not install curb or gutter along the access drive or parking areas, and to add no masonry to the new building as opposed to the 50% requirement. In terms of the final plat proposes to combine existing tracts A and B, which is 17229 South Outer Road and 17230 Belray Place, into one lot, Lot 1, which would be 1.06 acres, leaving the third address of 17232 Belray Place as Lot 2 on 0.47 acres. Lot 1 currently has a width of 75 feet, which is a little bit less than our standard lot width, but since it's existing along Belray Place, staff believes that this is acceptable. The site plan indicates that the new 4,800 square foot storage warehouse will be located on the northwest corner of Lot 1 with a main garage door entrance facing west towards the South Outer Road. The existing entrance, controlled by MoDOT on the outer road, is proposed to be repaved, and a new parking lot and drive connection added to create cross-access through the site. The subject building will function as an accessory building to the primary office/sales building on Belray Place. Based on the size of the proposed building, 4 parking spaces are required under the UDC, but the applicant has requested a modification to reduce that by 1 to 3 spaces, as well as not to install the curb or gutter. Staff believe this is acceptable based on the new building primarily being used for storage or deliveries and not be used for customers. The existing areas of the site and most of the adjacent properties also do not have curb and gutter, so staff believes this will not negatively affect public space. Fencing and landscaping is also proposed at this site. The plan includes the 6-foot new wood privacy fence that will be encasing or surrounding Lot 1, which is where the new building is going to be built on. And they will be removing the existing chain link fence on the west side of the property. The privacy fence is also proposed to be set back about 6.5 feet from the property line to allow for an enhanced landscape buffer along South Outer Road. The fence will not, however, have a gate. So on the proposed elevations, part of the building would be visible from South Outer Road. So the building is proposed to be all metal with gray metal panels and black trim and roof. And the applicant has requested that they do not install the masonry, which would be 50% of the exterior. And staff believe this is acceptable due to the new privacy fence and landscaping being proposed that will mostly screen the building from the street. But staff does have a condition that we would like to see the west overhead door, this one on the screen, to be black with some glazing or windows, essentially just a higher end overhead door that would be most visible from South Outer Road. So that would be staff's condition on the elevations. With that, the findings of fact meet the pyramid roofing expansion and meet all city standards and requirements in the UDC, with the exception of the few requested modifications. The proposed use and site plan comply with a comprehensive plan, future land use plan, and all applicable site development standards, and is consistent with the adjacent developed properties. And staff recommends approval of the final development plan and final plat for the pyramid roofing expansion with the 4 conditions listed in the staff report. We also have the engineer for the project here for questions, as well as myself.
Okay. Just ask the engineer anything additional that you would like to share that we need to know. If you just come to this microphone and state your name for us, if you would.
My name is Sam Malinowski, SM Engineering. No, I don't have anything else to add. Be happy to answer any questions.
All right, very good, thank you.
Thanks.
Commissioners, any questions that you have for staff or for the,
Back to the garage door. If for whatever reason you don't like garage doors, why would you paint it black? Why wouldn't you have it painted the same color as the metal? So you wouldn't see it at all as a garage door? That's your concern of looking at it. If you paint it black, somebody's gonna notice it, to me.
Fair
My
observation. Yeah, I suggested black because it typically looks higher end and it typically, looks a little bit more modern. So that was my suggestion, but, it's open to whatever
I'm good
higher
if
end.
They're good with it, but I just,
Staff would just like to see that particular garage door enhanced in some way, since it'll be facing the
they're
street.
okay with it, I'm good with it.
and you did say the other trim on the building would be black
Yeah, you can see
as
the
well as
Correct.
the
black
roof,
and the
so.
trim's black.
I like black.
I mean, I'm okay with it, but if they're okay, I'm good.
Did you get all your trees and shrubs in there?
There is a enhanced landscape buffer
All
along
right.
South Outer Road.
Without the curbing and guttering, are we concerned about rainwater? Because we've been having some pretty good-sized rains here lately.
Based on the submitted drainage report, there, some of the existing gravel or very old asphalt on the site is going to be remediated, and then the new parking lot added. So, based on the drainage report, no, added stormwater runoff will be added to the site. So, in terms of the flows and things like that, it would not be, worsened or increased.
So I guess the one question I'm going to put out there is, if it's seen by Outer Road, and we're talking about a metal building. And I know there's been some comments on the planning commission in the past about having metal buildings that can be seen from 49. Are we going to be happy with the looks of this because it will be seen from the highway as people are coming in?
Staff believes that in combination with the new privacy fence, and the landscape buffer with trees, it's all trees in the landscape buffer, so we will see height added to the front privacy fence, as well as the upgraded overhead door, which will be the main thing that you would see, from the outer road. Staff believes that based on this being in a light industrial zoning district, that it does meet, the intent of the code, and we've also approved some other all-metal buildings behind privacy fences as well in other industrial zoning districts. So this is in compliance with that as well.
This will drastically improve that lot and that neighborhood.
For sure, yeah. I know that to a number of people, when you say metal building, they think of the old shed that's in somebody's backyard that's made out of metal. And what we're talking about is not going to look, and that's what I wanted to make sure everybody was clear, that it would not be something looking like that.
Exactly.
Thank you. Any other questions? Or comments?
Mr. Chair, I'd make a motion to approve project J 26-004, final development plan. Is that what we're doing first? Final development plan as presented.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a quick second. Any other comments before we take our roll call? And could we have the roll call, please?
Councilmember Pryan,
Aye.
Mayor Larkey,
Yes.
Commissioner Shutt,
Aye.
Commissioner McDonough, Commissioner Walton,
Aye.
Chairman McPherson,
Aye.
Commissioner Ruggles,
Yes.
Commissioner Crate.
Aye.
All right, and then we also would need a motion for consideration of the final plat.
Motion to approve the final plat for project 26-004 as presented.
Second.
All right, thank you. Any comments? You gotta be quick. Seeing none, could we have the roll call, please?
Commissioner McDonough, Commissioner Crate,
Aye.
Commissioner Shutt,
Aye.
Mayor Larkey,
Yes.
Commissioner Walton,
Aye.
Chairman McPherson,
Aye.
Commissioner Ruggles,
Yes.
Councilmember Pryan.
Aye.
All right, thank you. Next item we have,
See you, Sam.
is there an update? Do you have an update for us on the Unified Development Code?
Yeah. So city staff has reviewed the latest 2 chapters and has sent them back to the consultant for review. And we're working closely with Public Works on street design standards, and we looked over the landscaping section and the subdivision section. So we're moving along, and we're hoping to get 2 new chapters here next week
Okay, very
to review.
And we have no director here this evening because he had a conflicting meeting. So did he pass along anything to share with us for the director's report?
Only about our upcoming meetings. So we anticipate having items on both March 17th, which we have a continued project on now, G-Town Auto Body, special use permit, and then we anticipate having another possibly on April 7th.
Okay.
So please let me or Madison know if you can't attend either of those meetings.
All right. Anything else that we have?
Second.
Have a motion and a second for adjournment. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?